Baltic officials say they could send troops to Ukraine without waiting for NATO if Russia scores a breakthrough. Report.
Here's a summary of the article.
We, Yahoo, are part of the Yahoo family of brands, the sites and apps that we own and operate, including Yahoo and AOL, and our digital advertising service, Yahoo Advertising. When you use our sites and apps, we use cookie policy. Greater than cookies. Cookies allow the operators of websites and apps to store and read information from your device, authenticate users, apply security measures, and prevent spam and abuse, and if you click Accept All, we and our partners, including 237 who are part of the IAB Transparency and Consent Framework, will also store and/or access information on a device and use precise geolocation data and other personal data such as IP address and browsing and search data, for personalized advertising and content measurement, and audience research and services development. If you do not want us and our partners to use cookies and personal data for these additional purposes, click Reject All. If you would like to customize your choices, click Manage Privacy Settings. You can change your choices at any time by clicking on the Privacy and Cookie Settings or Privacy Dashboard links on our sites and apps.
This post received a score of 7,900, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Just make sure that they are green, with no insignia. Kind of like a reverse Crimea.
I don't even think that should be needed when defending another country. They'd need to do that if they attacked Russia directly.
But they aren't attacking or defending. It's a vacation.
We're sending 5 companies on vacation to Ukraine. They were allowed to bring equipment provided by us for their safety. I'd stand behind that.
Ford-class carriers need vacations also. So do boomers.
Someone bring the F-22 Raptor. Would you intercept me? I'd intercept me.
I'd intercept me so hard.
Calm down, kid. I'm tired of this BS vegan air-to-air diet. Strike Eagle literally rolling around in the buffet.
Tormund Giant Spain will lead the free folk.
Dwarf Spain surely. This is Putin they're fighting after all.
Orc Spain then.
Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Question mark, question mark.
France is already sending troops to train the Ukrainians.
I read about that Russia got pissed and made threats again.
Russia makes threats if Putin stubs a toe on his 50 feet long social distancing table. It's long past time people started calling his bluff.
Yeah, remember in the beginning everything was to be considered an act of aggression. No matter what. Then the world discovered how their equipment was falling apart.
Unfortunately, they are making serious advances recently.
I really hate that.
With such a large population and the ability to draw soldiers from other countries, it's probably inevitable. They will pay a large price, but it seems like a price they are willing to pay. In the end, short of NATO actually entering the war with more than just equipment, Russia can just keep throwing bodies until they overpower them.
Ukraine running out of ammo after killing 180,000 Russian soldiers.
Is it true they're running out of soldiers too? You would think Europe would be more concerned than they're acting. Did they forget almost all of Europe was taken before? I would be very proactive at this point.
They're thinking about entering the war. They're beginning to allow their weapons to hit inside Russia. They're building a multi-billion-dollar shield along Poland's border, and historical neutral countries are joining NATO. They're taking it seriously.
The Baltics know all too well what it's like to be occupied by Russians. They also know who is next.
Kazakhstan.
Deploy Borat.
At what point is a beard too damned long for infantry? I'm just imagining it getting caught on things if you're having to dive to the ground and brush and crawl around, or, say, moving parts of weapons when you're aiming.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.